Hey everyone, Corey here, and last night I made a Twisted Metal background, so I decided, hey, why not make a tutorial? I used to do tutorials a lot, and because I enjoy making stuff in Photoshop and I like teaching people, and that's the main reason why I made my channel. Color scheme has changed. So let's get started. First, what you want to do is go to File, New, and make the width 1920 and the height 1080. That is going to be full HD for pretty much any PC. If you're on a Mac, you're obviously going to make it the screen of your Mac, but 1920 1080 is fine. And even if you are a Mac user, it won't make a big difference because most Mac users don't have their internet fully open, so it won't make a difference. Next, what we want to do is make another one and go to File, New. This one is going to be 970 by 25, and the reason why we do this, and then you want to hit Control A, it's going to select it all. Control C, it's going to select the area, and then you can actually close it, and then hit Control V, which is going to paste it into here. Then just double click it, go to Color Overlay and Black. The reason why we're doing that 970, that's the width of the new YouTube layout. And then 25, the height from the top to the actual YouTube layout is 23, I think it is, but we want to add it 25, that way it's not shown what we do later. Just select the entire screen, Control A, and then make sure you align it horizontally, and then you can go up to View, Rulers, or Control R, and then bring down your rulers. It should snap to the stuff, like to the red thing, and if it doesn't snap to it, then make sure it's selected and it should snap. And there we go. So now we have our layout. This is the layout for YouTube. Anything in this area right here will not be seen. Anything here, here, and up here will be seen, and that's how you're going to make your background. So now we're going to go to File, Place, and place in our pictures of Twisted Metal. We got this one. I found them on the internet, and they're pretty awesome, and we got this one. So the easiest way to make backgrounds is taking pictures, and the easiest way to make them look good is blending them together. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And it's really simple, and it's very easy, and you can make a lot of different backgrounds like this. For example, if you see my background, this is two pictures blended together. I found this one. There was actually a cat here. I blended it together, and it looks pretty awesome. But blending is easy to make a background, especially since anything in this area right here will not be seen, so it's good for blending. So we're just going to move this to how we want it. I want it there. This is Twisted Metal and he's badass, so we won't see a shotgun and stuff like that, but it's not a big deal. And then this one, we're going to drag it underneath so we can see this one. Oops. Yeah. It won't let me. Oops. Helps if I move the right one. Make sure you're moving the right one. As you can see, I put it under and then I moved it. And also make sure there is a ruler up here. Sometimes the ruler doesn't, makes it not go to the top, as you can see here. So make sure it's at the very top. And then click the, we're going to drag this below, and then click this one, and then drag it over to however you want it. Now, me personally, I'm going to zoom into actual pixels. I'm going to scroll down, and then I'm just going to line it up with the line right to the edge of his suspenders, I guess, kind of like that. It doesn't really matter how you put it. I just found that that's like a good spot for his face and all that. And we'll go back to fitting on screen. Now, as you can see, it overlaps. In this, they're going to see the top. Now, they're not going to see here, so it's not a big deal. But they're going to see the top, and they're going to realize that, hey, you're dumb and don't blend your stuff. So now all we have to do is blend it. Now you can decide which one you want to blend, whether you want this one to blend into this picture, or you want this picture over here to blend into this picture. Me personally, I like this one because it has the fire at the top, so it's going to blend the fire into the boring background up here. So what we're going to do is you want to come down here, and it's the layer mask right here. It's the circle inside of a rectangle, and then you want to go to your gradient and hit the gradient tool, hold it down for the paint bucket gradient tool, and make sure it's black to transparent. And there we go. So we're going to make this, and we're going to make it on the bottom one, and the reason why is because that one's going to blend into this picture. If you were going to blend this picture, you would make it on the top one. But go like that. Then all you have to do is hold down Shift, and Shift is going to make it straight and equal the whole way. So hold down Shift, start right on the line. Now for me it's on the line. You can actually make rulers, but you want to start from the end of this picture, to the end of the other picture. So wherever it's at, maybe if the picture's over here, you would blend it over here. But since mine's right at the line, we're going to hold down Shift. It doesn't have to be extremely perfect. And then just drag it to the end of the thing. And then drag the video that you're the picture that's blending on top. And as you can see, it blends into the background very nicely. Again, they will not see this, so the shotgun doesn't blend perfectly because it's like, hey, shotgun into his arm. But the top does blend amazingly. And it looks awesome. So that's pretty much it for the background. All we have to do is add a fade. So you want to make a new layer, go back to the black to transparent, and then you just want to go to the very bottom of your thing, of your document, hold down shift again, and then drag the drag it up, and it should make a black what's called. Now if you can do this, you can change it whatever color you want: black, blue, green, indigo, I don't know, pink, whatever your background would be. However, I use black because if you see, the black's a normal color that people use, and also the new, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but I just like black because it looks good. Text message, sorry. But you could also click like a color here and then blend it in there, but it doesn't matter what color you make it, just make sure that you remember what color you make it if you make it a custom color. Now what we're going to do is we're going to save this. We're going to go to File Save for Web and Devices. Now I save in PNG 24, however for YouTube your size cannot be more than a megabyte. And as you can see, this is 2.587 megabytes, so we can't save it for it to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one new layer, and then we're going to select this entire area right here up to this area that I said wasn't going to be seen, and we're going to fill it in with black. It doesn't matter what color you fill it in, again it won't be seen, so it doesn't really matter. But then just go to File, Save for Web Devices, and as you can see, the PNG 24 went from 2 point something to 1.4. Now it's still too big, but always try to save this stuff in the PNG 24. If you cannot because it's too big, then switch it to JPEG, and if it's still too big, then change the quality down a bit. But it is good at 100 quality. It's 823.2 kilobytes, so we're going to save it as Twisted Metal BG, and then we're going to go to our YouTube channel, and you'll have to hit edit. It's like right here, it'll say edit channel, then just go to background, choose your file, Twisted Metal BG, like so. Wait for it to load. There we go. And then make sure that you change your background to black like that, and that's the background, guys. Now I will make one for you guys, and I will put it in the description if you guys want it. You can download it, but that's pretty much the background. It looks pretty awesome, and then it fades to black, and you know, with this it will always fade to black. You always want your stuff to fade to black, because if you were to not fade it to black, it would just cut off and it would look really bad. So make sure you fade it to black. That's the most important thing. And as you can see, the quality is still amazing, even though we couldn't save it as a PNG 24, but you should always save it as PNG 24 if you can, and always save in the highest quality if you are saving it as a JPEG. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll make some other ones for more games that come out and stuff like that. Enjoy it, and you know, if you do use this background, let me know by leaving a comment below so I can check it out on your channel. Make sure you're doing everything right, and that's about it, guys, and see ya.